that's not the song, but it fits. Louis, in just a moment, we have just an absolute superstar and a lovely gentleman.
Yes.
John Cena will be out here in just one moment, I hear. And then, you know, it's not every late night show that has poets on, but Newbery Award-winning poet Kwame Alexander will be out here in just a moment. Yes. And, ladies and gentlemen, there's a quick reminder to everybody out there that the Super Bowl, and it's going to be a hot one, this year is live on CBS a week from this Sunday. Then, immediately following the Super Bowl, a somewhat live edition of this show, The Late Show Super Postgame Super Show. Super, right there. I'm going to have... Can I announce this? Is this cleared? I've been told I can announce this. I'll have an extraordinary lineup of guests. Mr. John Krasinski will be here. Mr. Ryan Gosling will be here with a special appearance by Mr. Jon Stewart will be here. Look, it's Super Bowl night. It's Super Bowl night. You got to have the tasty treats, and that is a generous charcuterie board of man meat right there. Plus, Jon Stewart is the vegan option. Now, folks, I spend most of my time combing the day's news market for the finest, most topical Royolele rice flour, Cara coconut milk, palm sugar, pandan extract, and freshly grated story coconut, which I combine and gently fry in a wok to present to you the perfectly crispy yet delicate Indonesian kue sarabi pancake. That is my nightly monologue. But sometimes, folks, just sometimes, I crash a stolen combine through a grain silo and plunge down an abandoned well where I punch a raccoon to steal his Twinkie scraps, which I mash with dead leaves and wall runoff, then cook over a tin can fire to choke down the dungeon gristle flapjack of news that is my segment. Meanwhile. It is so refreshing. The thing about Meanwhile is it's really refreshing. Cleansing. Meanwhile, a massive taxidermy polar bear was stolen in a bizarre Canadian heist at a resort near Edmonton. Now, so far, the police have no leads on who the culprits could possibly... College students. It was college students. Okay? Just go to the nearest college. I promise you, there are like 15 frat pledges being forced to dry hump it in the quad. But the Canadian Mounted Police actually don't have any clues, so the public has been asked to keep an eye out for the giant stuffed bear, which shouldn't be hard to find since it was totally stolen by college students and is definitely a bong now.
Wow. Really?
That is really not how I would have had you make that graphic for the... That is... Okay. All right. Let's talk later about that graphic. Meanwhile, a monkey is on the run in the Scottish Highlands. Or as the Scottish News reported it, did you ken a wee bonny monkey that skid away breaking brattle? Scottish authorities have been tracking the escaped monkey using thermal imaging drones. Well, that's a rookie move. Everybody knows only animals can arrest other animals. It's in the UN Charter. You have to deploy SEAL Team 6. The situation has been tense. As one local put it, you would think we were chasing an international fugitive instead of an innocent monkey. Yes, he's just a sweet little monkey. Let's check in on him. What's the little guy been up to? Now, here's the thing. That same local in the article actually spotted the monkey in his backyard, describing the monkey's expression as sheepish, adding, "It looked at me. I looked at him. It was shocking and wonderful all at once." Did that guy the monkey? Is that possible? Did that happen? Does that happen in Scotland? Do they do that? I know sheep. I don't know about monkeys. We will continue to update you as the story develops. And I'm sorry, is this true? I'm being told the escaped monkey has been caught after being sedated with a tranquilizer dart and taken back to the park. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, hey, Steve, did you know the monkey was caught? And if you did know, why did you do 2 minutes of jokes about it being on the loose? Well, the answer is kind of complicated. I liked the jokes and I wanted to say them.
Hey.
We already paid for that SEAL team mock-up. It's called a sunk cost. Meanwhile, in England, after being found inside a 19th century cabinet, a 285-year-old lemon was auctioned for $1,780. Reminds me of the famous saying by American writer Elbert Hubbard, when life gives you 285-year-old lemons, do not make lemonade. Some dumbass will pay almost $2,000 for it. Do you know how many leeches you could buy for that? That's the lemon. Now, strangely, the lemon was inscribed with a message given by Mr. P. Lou Franchini, November 4th, 1739, to Miss E. Baxter, which is why in the same cabinet they found Miss E. Baxter's diary with the entry, "Dear Diary, I have ended my courtship with Mr. P. Lou Franchini, for he just gave me an inscribed lemon. I think his mind has been taken by the French disease." We'll be right back with Mr. John Cena.